Welcome back to the Hives vs Zombies, you beautiful people. And starting this episode off, we have just finished the Archotec research, so I think that's level 2. But whichever one it is, it has given us one of these, which is a pod summoner, which is the wrong one. This is not what we want, so this is being deconstructed. But because we are gluttons for punishment, we are calling in the mechanoid summoner, which means that we can just call in lots and lots of mechanoids. Which, obviously, might wipe us out, but details, we're going to see if we can take them out. And why not? Let's summon a mechanoid raid. Why the devil not? And they are super powerful mechanoids, it turns out, because they've just been compressed. I didn't realise mechanoids could be. So yeah, we go in hell for a compressed raider. And yeah, the ciphers are a little bit more dangerous. They are going to suck if we have to fight them in close combat. They're actually going to be generally dangerous. Awesome, so that's 70. A lot of it will get destroyed by, well, all the different turrets we've got. But let's go down, set up a welcome party, because if they get in too close, we are in a little bit of trouble. And everyone onto your guns, not onto your swords, because we do not want to be fighting them in close. That is a bad time for us. Gnu's in the pod, so he is wrestling up. Obviously, the queen can't have a gun, so she's not doing anything. And we got 70 ciphers coming in, which has now just nuked out my frame rate. Like crazy nuked it out. Right, give me 1 second. Ciphers are now coming around the corner, so I guess we're back. And this seems to actually be sorting them out a little bit. Okay, not the time for it to go back to 3 times speed. Any second now, you guys want to start firing? Beautiful. Oh, we love it. Even dangerous lancers running into this having a very bad time. Oh, you're on full metal jackets, you definitely should be that. We want armor piercing. Alright, nice, easy cleanup. And how many corpses got lost? Not too many. That is not bad. So that is a nice start to the episode. So that is what, like an extra, like 70 fragments. Oh, we got Muffalo that's gone crazy. Just got shot in the face for a 90mm explosive round. Oh, that's a bad time for you, buddy. Bad time for you. Unfortunately, this episode is going to have to be a little bit shorter this time around, because life and moving house and work and details don't have as much free time nowadays. So let's get everyone loaded up, well, reloaded. So click round, everyone onto rearm, and we are going after that smoke spewer. Are we going to win against it? Well, I'm going to say yes, otherwise I wouldn't be sending us across. Does it mean there's not going to be any casualties? No. Are we expecting casualties? Yes. Does everyone have medipacks? Yes. And we're going to wait until we can go in the day, because at least in the day we can see what we're shooting at. And all being said, let's have a check, because it has been a few days since we have looked, whether or not some of these charged weapons have been updated. So what we'd love is the charged driver. That is an awesome weapon. Would you look at that? 12 by 65mm. Oosh. Oh, that is beautiful. And then we have the burst charger. Oh, and then we have an assault charger. Oh, there's too many choices. Stop confusing me. So this is 8 by 35. So a different round to what we're using, but it's a very, very dangerous round. And this thing shoots 3 or 6 shot bursts. That's not too bad. So that could be our heavy guns, or unless we go for the assault charger, which I imagine is the LMG. So that's 6 by 24. So we already know that we're using that, and that can shoot in 5 and 20 shot bursts. Now, if we want to be real sneaky about this, we just drop the charge rifle, because the charge driver is going to be better. Well, actually, the burst charger is going to be better than the charge rifle, because it's a bigger round, does more damage, should have better armor penetration, which is awesome. Charge driver will be the change out for our DMRs, so that's our marksman rifles, and then the assault charger would be the LMG. Oh, I do like it when mods get updated and not crash your game. So all of a sudden we're going to have a bunch of better kit. So let's spread this out. So charge driver, we want until we have 1 in storage. No, we'll do until we have 2 in storage. That's fine. Then over here we'll take that off, and that's the charge driver. So I'm just confusing myself. Burst charger is next, which is the replacement for the rifles. We'll do that until we have 2 of those in storage. Then beyond that, now we need the assault charger, which is going to be for our heavy weapons guys. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit delayed on the attack, but I believe that you'll probably agree with me that going in with a whole bunch of really snazzy fun weapons is going to be worth it. I like to think so. And also that means we just need to kick out a whole bunch more ammo for a few things. Oh, this is good. This is interesting. Here's the catch though. So those sniper rifles that we're looking at, they use the 12x65, which is what makes them so dangerous. If we want to make the ion rounds, 29 components and 29 plasteel. We will do that. I think we'll go for 1,000 on those. So have 1,000 in storage and give everyone like 200 rounds. Anything survives more than 200 rounds of the 12x65, we're already dead. We are not stopping that. Right, so work on the first charge driver is underway. That is obviously going to be for the princes, so they can stay well out of dodge. Looks like we need a bit more 6x24, and then we're also putting out the burst charges as well. So that's going to be for the Hive soldier drones, and then for the actual... No, the Hive worker drones, and then for the soldier drones, they get like the chain gun. I think we are going to be even more dangerous against centipedes now. Before we could stun them and then take them down in like 6 volleys. These big boy guns, take them down in maybe 3. And potentially 2 if you get the right shots off. But either way, we are definitely going in the right direction. The first assault charger is out, and seeing as the assault chargers use the 6x24, no reason not to change the templates over now. So that means the soldier drones are going to be equipped up pretty quickly, which is going to be awesome. The other ones I think will hold out for just a couple minutes, just for the simple reason, well, they'll probably start trying to make their own ammo, and if they start trying to do their own ammo, then everything is going to slow down, or alternatively if we get attacked we won't have any ammo. So we get the guns out, everyone gets equipped, and then we start changing the guns and ammo across, if that makes sense. I worded that very poorly, but basically we do it in steps. So people get guns, then change, and then move across. So at least we should have something to keep us alive with. And we're already up to, I think... Well, we've got 2 charge drivers out, which means they're going to then kick out a bunch of ammo. Once this section of the ammo is done, then we'll change across again. Oh, we're going to be dangerous. We are going to be so dangerous. Soldier drones are all kitted up. Well, where there's only 3 of them, it's pretty simple. But they're not the biggest rounds. But they are awesome. They spray down like crazy. And their reload's mentally quick as well. I am starting to think... I think we've got them equipped to 800. I might need to change that up to 1,000. So they definitely do shoot a lot. Not the most accurate guns we've seen, but then to be fair, it is fairly far range, and it's in the dark, and in a giant smoke cloud. With a light breeze heading north apparently. Oh, I do like these. Yeah, I think this mechanoid cluster is going to get done. Completely done when we go in. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, behind that, the princes, we've changed across onto their charged drivers. And they are going out pretty quick. We're only waiting on 2 more. And then it's just pure ammo production after that. Which is obviously quite nice. I think all of our the assault chargers are all done. Just went on GNU to get out of the biosculptor. Then they are good. And with that, actually, let's suspend that so they don't make another one. We don't need to worry about rounds of ammunition for it because, well, we've got 18,879. which should tie us over for a little while. And then for the old Hives, they are starting to change across to their burst charges as well. So not a massive amount of those out. I think it's only 2. But details, they are actually getting kicked out quite quickly. Yeah, so there's the last assault charger there. Then over here, yeah, nothing else. Cool, but we do need to start selling these charge rifles off because we just have a crazy amount of them. So, Debo, what you doing? Sleeping. I'll tell you what, how about you get onto the old Bulk's Good Trader and then we sell some of these weapons off for me. Considering how much these charge rifles cost us in like time and resources to make, not getting much for it. And apologise about the sirens as well. Hopefully I managed to stop that in time. Yeah, we get a lot of sirens around here. Oh well, yeah, so that's another 5,323. Do not mind that at all. And tidied up a bit at the base. But we just got so many different turrets doing so many different things that we just need a crazy amount of ammo and lots of different ammo types. If I was smart, I'd start simplifying the amount of turrets we had. But truthfully, each of the turrets does a different thing, so we do need all the different types of ammo. We are looking super good. So all of the princes now have the charge drivers, which means all we need is the burst chargers for the worker drones, and then all of the soldier drones have the assault chargers. So, in logical thinking, which isn't my strongest suit, we have now gone over here and we are starting to punch out the burst drivers on the second one as well. So now we're kicking 2 out at a time instead of 1 at a time. And Archotec Technology Tier 2 is done. That is awesome. That means that we can get things like... No, it looks like we need to go to Tier 3. Shame. Shame. You can kick out basically something that just makes bionic parts. Which, obviously, super useful. So, Archotec, bionic arms, legs, stuff like that. And I haven't tried it with this mod. I think this is Epoch Bionics. So, we might actually be able to get, like, all of the extra bionic stuff as well. Which would be super amazing. That'd actually be, like, crazy powerful. Which I'll be completely okay with. The 12x65 iron cartridges are taking a very long time to make. But we are getting them out. Other than pretty much all the time, Dabo has to come across and then start kicking out extra components because, well, I think we're making 50 components at a time. Yeah, we make 50 components at a time, but they take 29 to make by themselves. So, yeah, it takes a while. What we did do, because I don't like Hives running around and wasting time, we moved all the advanced components and hyperweaves into this section so everything is closer together as well. And I'm hoping fairly soon everyone should be geared up, and with that we can just go and start absolutely spanking some mechanoids. Actually, all being said, we're only missing one burst charger and that's it. So Wu Chang is the only one that's waiting on it. Once that's done, we just got to make sure that we have the ammo supply in, everyone is reloaded, everyone is on the right fire set, and then we are good. So we got 2 coming out here, which will leave then 1 in storage, which we are a-okay with, not an issue with that. And then it is just the 8x35s coming out. This is going super quickly. Yeah, we got a very good production base at the moment, so happy days. Right, and with the extra tech, let's get the small Archotec Replicator. It's going to kick out like Archotec Fragment and Archotec Mass. Occasionally, not very often, but it'll come out every now and again. And, oh no, zombies are coming. Let's go try out our new guns then. Oh, the turrets kill everything. Yeah, that works. Fair play. Right, I think with everyone is loaded up and everyone should have all the ammo they need. Everyone should have all the guns. Let's just click everyone onto rearm so everyone does what they need to do. And then we are going off in the offspray and taking out that smoke spewer. Other than Dabo, why did you have to get shot, mate? Why? What was the point? What was the point of running out in front of a gun? And I think it is time for the hunter to become the hunted as such. Well, I say that, we can't even fit everyone in the Osprey anymore. Oh, that is inconvenient. Right, who's going to be the best to be left behind? I think we'll leave Lander behind, Harmon behind, and Terra. Because Terra's good at getting extra resources. Cool. And also the Queen. Easy. Let's go start a fight. Just a thought, we might actually just be flying to our deaths, because if we land at the wrong spot and we're close to any of their turrets, those turrets are just going to open up before we can get any cover or actually get any shots off. But if not, then we're going to be in a beautiful situation just to start pushing in, taking angles, taking shots, picking them apart super quickly. And now let's zoom in and see what's happening. Yeah, you can have your chips back. Right, just run out there. If this was a proper mechanoid cluster, we would have been done just then. But it's not, so gun line. I just realised the Prince's guns, if they shoot anyone in the back of the head, they're dead. Right, let's get Beckus, Umesh, Dabo, oh yeah, and you. And let's go fire. Was expecting more of a scrap than that. That is, I'm not going to say super disappointing, but a little bit disappointing. Not in the sense that we won, just in the sense of I was expecting a shootout. Do like a good shootout, you see, but that didn't happen. Right, let's blow these walls apart. And you need to get out of the way of there, mate. Okay, decent. Not great at getting through walls, it turns out. So you guys start opening the channel. You guys start taking this one, and then we'll start shooting in. And have you noticed how I learnt my lesson not to run up and punch those things? Because you end up getting brain shock, and that is super bad. Well, not really that bad, but it's just more annoying than anything. Just be like, yeah, I took it down. I punched it to death, and then there's just an EMP to the face, and you get, like, brained. Not great for yous. Anytime now when you're ready. Okay, walls down, so we can start firing across here. Do you have an angle on that? Cool. What do we get? Sweet all. I don't even want to think how many components that actually cost us right then. But Smoke Spear is destroyed. With that, well, it doesn't really mean anything. That meant very little to us. We just wanted it out of the way because we just want an excuse to try our new guns out. And a reason to leave the base. Cool. Right, so we'll return back. And then from there, what else should we do? I think maybe hunt a frigate. Because they are dangerous. They're like really dangerous. They got lots of guns that are more than capable of killing us. Oh, before that, just a thought. Let's summon a mechanoid raid. You going to be centipedes? Yes. A lot of centipedes. Well, 17. Which I think would be the biggest centipede raid that we would have seen. I am actually reluctant to move everyone out and try to fight out in the open, but as proof of concept, there's one Infernopede coming across this way, which means it's going to try to tunnel through this section of the base. We move some guys across and we try to shoot it down, and I'm wondering how effective these are going to be. My money is super ridiculously effective and just going to blast the centipede apart. But I want to try it out first before we commit to like a big scale fight. Well, I say that I was ready to commit to a big scale fight before, but not the point. If we have the chance, we might as well try it out, I think is what I'm trying to say. So Mr. Centipede's coming around the corner. Mr. Centipede is dead. Okay, reload up. And we've got another one coming. So I think we just keep this group here. That centipede can't decide where it wants to go. Those ones are just going to run into our extra Well, they 90mm? Yeah, 90mm cannons. Being said, no, I can't do that right now. I was going to get someone down to run that and mine that section out, but the centipedes would probably be fairly close by that point. It's just risk, not really willing to take. But behind that, let's go put some doors in. Okay, Lancers out. Okay, centipede hunting party, off we go. Getting behind it is a thermo barrack, so thermo barracks are the most dangerous ones, I think. Well, actually, that's funny. Once you're in good armour, thermo barracks not nearly as dangerous. If you're not in good armour... Yes, you're not in good armour, thermo barracks aren't... Okay, let's try to word this again. If you're in good armour, thermo barracks aren't as dangerous. But if you're not in good armour, they'll just blow you apart. But then these centipedes here, with the heavy charge blasters, will just punch through pretty much anything shy of, like, cataphract kit. So, armour penetration on one of these bad boys. You going to tell me? No. Well, anyway, they shoot the... Wait, we can do this ourselves. Why am I making this difficult? This yonder round here. Okay, charge... So this is a charge driver. 45mm of armour penetration. And on their ones are... Their standard rounds had 30mm of armour penetration. Then you can get the concussive, which is 60, and then ours is 45 because we're using the iron rounds. Yeah, that is pretty dangerous. Let's get everyone out of this section for the moment. And hunting party, you head back to base. No need being out in the open just now. But I don't think he realises quite how much danger he's in. You're in a lot of trouble, buddy. 2 shots when they actually hit him. How much is he missing? Yeah, his heart got torn out. To be fair, he's already infected, so we've done him a favour. Our cannons will start firing in a second. They will start firing in a second. No. Missed. Embarrassing. It's not exactly like a centipede's a small target. They are reloaded. Okay, no, they are going off. Cool. A little bit awkward there, but details. We are through this point. I think once the thermo barracks are a little bit closer in, we'll move our squad out. Because if we try to run across this way at the moment, we are going to be done. Just the amount of like crossfire coming in, then we've got our turrets shooting over our heads. It is not going to be worth it. Oh, saying about that, it was pointed out, can we get EMP rounds for the dual autocannons? I don't think we can. I think the best we can get is incendiaries, but they're 20 by 110s. So let's see, because we did get the advanced ammunition coming in. So off the back of that, maybe that's unlocked something for us. Yeah, so the 20 by 110, we can have full metal jackets, armor piercing incendiary, high explosive, or sailboat rounds. No EMPs, unfortunately. If we put down the mechanoid turrets, then yeah, we'd be able to get EMP rounds, same as what we've got on the guns. But I think we're pretty powerful at the moment, don't want to get too powerful. He says, whilst just having absolute, like, God Slayer tier weapons. Oh, wow. We got lucky, man. That's nearly the hive gone. I'm an idiot. Literally make a whole point about, like, we're powerful, but we're not that powerful. And we're like, yeah, let's just run out into Infernopedes. Yeah, I think someone was sort of smiling at us right then. To be fair, Lander is on fire. Pulling back this way. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing it this way? Okay, guys, just run through the fire. Just run through. Being burnt is less of a threat than everything else. Man, I've messed this up. I have proper messed this up. Super, super bad. Okay, we're going to need to push through. Wait. Okay. Long Rock bleeds out in 0.5. Beckus bleeds out in 10 hours. Lander's okay. You men, can you medical? Yes. Tend. No, you're not going to do it because you're suppressed. Zubly's out in 12, he's out in the open. The rest of our turrets aren't going to shoot, those guys are there. So we can't really push forward too much. Wow, okay, I got myself in a bit of a pickle right here. Overconfidence, while saying that we shouldn't be so confident, but being confident at the same time. Yeah, we're in a decent amount of trouble. Not that the centipedes are going to come in and wipe the base out, they literally can't, they'll just get taken out by the autocannons, but it's just the amount of hives that we could lose right now. Because we bring more people out, that's more hives to get shot at. More hives that get shot at, the more tending we need to. But then we have people that are going to bleed out in like 0.5 hours, which is absolute sweet all. And this is Ironman, so there is no loading or saves coming. And since as I back myself into the corner, I think I'm going to end the episode here so I can actually try to figure out what to do without losing more people. Alright, so thank you very much for watching the Hives vs Zombies. I've been Gonzi. All your likes, comments, sub support have been amazing. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you on the next one.